In a quiet, picturesque town nestled between rolling hills, there lived a woman named Sarah. To the outside world, she appeared to have it all. A devoted husband named Joseph, two beautiful children, and a charming home that seemed plucked straight from a postcard. Joseph was a kind, hard-working man, always putting his family first. He adored Sarah and worked long hours to provide them with a comfortable life. Sarah, however, found herself growing restless. She loved Joseph, but after a decade of marriage, she began to feel as if something was missing. The excitement and passion that had once characterized their relationship had faded into the routines of daily life. She missed the thrill of being desired, the rush of new love. It was this longing that led her to seek fulfillment elsewhere. It started innocently enough. Sarah joined a local club to escape the monotony of her days and meet new people. There she met a man named Ramsey. Ramsey was the opposite of Joseph in almost every way. Carefree, spontaneous, and flirtatious. He had a magnetic charm that Sarah found irresistible. What began as casual conversation over wine and novel quickly escalated into something more. One evening, after a particularly heated discussion about a novel's plot, Ramsey walked Sarah to her car. The night was cool, and the air crackled with unspoken tension. They stood close, his hand brushing against hers. Without thinking, Sarah leaned in, and their lips met. It was the spark she had been craving. In that moment, all thoughts of Joseph and the children vanished from her mind. Their affair began that night, and it wasn't long before it consumed Sarah's thoughts. She met Ramsey in secret, always careful to keep her double life hidden from her husband. She found herself inventing excuses to be out of the house, lying to Joseph about book club meetings or errands that needed to be run. The more time she spent with Ramsey, the more she craved the excitement he brought into her life. But Sarah's action did not go unnoticed. Joseph, ever the attentive husband, began to sense that something was amiss. He noticed the way Sarah's eyes seemed distant when they were together, the way she would jump when her phone buzzed, quickly tucking it away. His suspicions grew, but he pushed them aside, not wanting to believe that the woman he loved could betray him. One evening, after putting the children to bed, Joseph confronted Sarah. He asked her directly if there was someone else. Panic surged through her, but Sarah was quick with her words, denying everything with tears in her eyes. She reassured Joseph that he was the only man she loved, but the guilt weighed heavily on her. Despite her lies, Sarah could feel her life unraveling. The excitement she had once felt with Ramsey was beginning to fade, replaced by anxiety and fear of being caught. She realized that the thrill of the affair had come at a much greater cost than she had anticipated. Her marriage, her family, everything she had once held dear was on the brink of collapse. One night, as she lay in bed beside Joseph, unable to sleep, Sarah made a decision. She knew she had to end things with Ramsey and come clean to her husband. The following day, she met Ramsey in the unusual spot and told him it was over. He tried to convince her to continue, but Sarah stood firm, knowing that it was the only way to save her marriage. That evening, Sarah sat down with Joseph and, through tears, confessed everything. She told him about the affair, her reasons, and her regrets. Joseph listened in silence, his face a mark of pain. When she finished, the room was thick with tension. Sarah knew that she had broken his heart, and she wasn't sure if he would ever be able to forgive her. In the weeks that followed, Joseph and Sarah struggled to navigate the aftermath of her confession. It wasn't easy, and the trust between them had been shattered. But Joseph, determined to keep her family together, agreed to attend marriage counseling with Sarah. It was a long and painful process, but slowly, they began to rebuild what had been broken. Sarah knew that she had been given a second chance, one that she didn't deserve. The affair had cost her more than she had ever imagined, and she vowed never to take her marriage for granted again. Though the scars of betrayal would always remain, Sarah and Joseph emerged from the ordeal with a deeper understanding of each other and a renewed commitment to their marriage. In time, the wounds healed, and their love, though changed, became stronger for having weathered the storm. Sarah had learned the hard way that true happiness could never be found in fleeting moments of passion, but in the enduring love and trust of a life shared with someone who truly cares. Thank you for listening. Don't forget to subscribe, comment, like, share this video. Please, it's a source of encouragement to me. Thank you and see you in my next video. Bye.